why are you here?
Theaters like this are really special to the cities that they're in, you know, because America isn't great about the foreign film market and the independent film market, really selling those pictures, you know, and distributing them well. And so these theaters are really important. So to support it's, you know, kind of a no-brainer.
A lot of people say you're natural. Your acting is just natural, human-like. What do you think of your
human-like?
Yeah,
Yeah.
you're real.
Yeah.
What do you think of that?
Well, to me, that's acting. I mean, it's not necessarily to be real or natural, but to be honest and expressive and creative. And I think if you're those things, people identify with what they see.
There's a slickness to the money films that I guess you might not see. I mean, do you see the same thing though in the sort of indie theaters?
I think there's a slickness to some independent films too. I think it's not that it's if you watch like Owning Mahoney, which is in this, as opposed to Almost Famous. Almost Famous is one of the more enjoyable films you'll ever watch, I think, in my opinion. Taking me out of it, I think it's really just a pleasure to watch that film. But Owning Mahoney has almost a non-realistic style to it. If you watch it, he takes a lot of liberties. You actually, when he's shooting the casino, you actually have never been in that casino. You know what I mean? He's not actually trying to identify that casino to an Atlantic City casino or Vegas. He's actually trying to say something with just the atmosphere of it. Certain things like that, you know, the film when it was made wasn't made to, you know, bring in $50 million. It was made with a singular vision, and there was a lot more liberties taken artistically making that film. Whereas Almost Famous is really a very strict autobiographical picture that he was really trying to get at, and he really chose certain parts of his history to show you. I think there's a real problem with the exporting and importing of entertainment with this country and the rest of the world. We export a lot of our entertainment, a lot of our films. We don't import a lot, you know, and it's kind of a foreign film that gets a lot of attention is seen as, oh, that film, have you seen that film? You know, but we miss out on so many other things, and then also the independent movement in our country, we also miss out on that also, due to economic constraints and things like that. And theaters like this will run pictures that other theaters won't, you know, foreign and independent. And the more theaters that there are like this that stick around, you know, the more venues that these films have is only going to be a positive thing for the filmmakers that are coming up now, knowing that they'll have a place to show their movies.
Would you make
any future plan? Are you working on anything right now?
No, not right now. There's a few films I'm trying to get made, actually. There's a film about Truman Capote writing In Cold Blood that I'm trying to get made, that hopefully we'll be shooting this fall. But it's hard. What we were talking about earlier, you know, it's hard to make these kind of films and get the money and everything. And so there's a lot of different films like that I'm trying to get made that I'm looking forward to. And that's kind of where I am right now.